Now we discuss some velocity time graphs. See, this is the one of the velocity time graph. This is V. This is time axis. This is our reference origin, and graph is in this way. Another graph is maybe like this way. One graph may be, say, uh, this way, or maybe this way. So, first graph A, B, C, D. We take first graph A. In graph A, velocity time graph is a straight line. This is a straight line. If graph is a straight line, that means acceleration is constant. Means velocity is changing equally in equal interval of time. And here we see that velocity is increasing with time. A equal to constant and it is greater than 0. It is positive. That means in positive direction. And velocity is also increasing. So it is also greater than 0. That is, it is also in positive direction. Here we say in graph B, it is again A is constant. But it is negative. It is less than 0. That is direction opposite. Actually, acceleration is the slope of graph. This velocity time graph, if I find the slope, what is slope? This angle is theta, then slope is tan theta. This tan theta is the acceleration. The slope of velocity time graph gives the acceleration. Here acceleration is positive. For this graph, acceleration is negative. That means direction of acceleration is opposite in negative direction. Velocity either here is greater than 0. That means positive. Though it is reducing. Velocity is reducing, still velocity is in positive x direction, acceleration is negative x direction. Here velocity is in plus x direction, acceleration is also in plus x direction. That means here object is accelerating. And in case of B, it is retarding. That means its velocity is decreasing. In C case, again, because straight line graph, acceleration is constant and slope is negative, so it is in negative direction, negative x direction. And velocity is also in negative x direction. That means acceleration and velocity both are in negative x direction. In graph D, it is also a straight line with negative slope. So acceleration is along minus x-axis. It means velocity is reducing in first half and then increasing in second half. That is upper part and lower part. In quadrant 1, it is decreasing. Velocity is decreasing because velocity is in plus x direction while the acceleration is in negative x direction. In quadrant 4, velocity direction changes at this point. At this point, before that velocity is in plus x direction. At this point, velocity becomes 0 and after that velocity is in negative x direction. And acceleration is already in negative x direction, so object is accelerating in negative x direction. That is the meaning of these graphs. Let me discuss some more graphs. Let me take some position time graphs for more clarity. As we have already said that if position time graph is a horizontal line, then it means object is at rest. If position time graph is a straight line, it means object is moving with constant velocity. It means it is rest. Object is moving with constant velocity. If graph is this xt graph, it means velocity is still constant, but negative x direction. That means object is returning to its towards origin. Here object is moving away from the origin. Here object is moving towards the origin because at this moment initially it is say let x1 distance, and after some time it becomes closer to origin. So we can say object is moving towards the origin or minus x direction. If graph is this way, tx, and graph is in this way, we say it is a accelerated motion and acceleration is greater than 0. That is positive acceleration. Positive acceleration means velocity is increasing, position is also increasing. And if graph is downward opening in this way, in that case acceleration is negative. That means velocity is reducing. And from this graph, if we talk about what is acceleration in this position time graph, we say velocity is constant here and acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. Because velocity is constant, so we say acceleration is 0. And if acceleration is 0, we say this is uniform motion. Hence, we can say that slope of position time graph gives velocity. Slope of velocity time graph gives acceleration. Similarly, if we take a reverse, that is, if we are given acceleration time graph, then from t1 to t2, what is the change in velocity we can find by the area of the graph. That means acceleration time graph area gives change in velocity. Similarly, velocity time graph area gives change in position, that is the displacement. It means we can find using the graph is velocity, acceleration, change in displacement, change in position, etc. using their slopes and areas as per the questions. The graphical method is very important. It should be very clear. Try to practice numericals to get more insight of these graphs and concepts. Next, we will take equation of motions.